Welcome to a new morning show. In the background today, you're going to hear a whole bunch of doggies. We're watching 101 Dalmatians. We're doggy sitting this week and we're learning. He watches movies, so I'm trying to teach Poppy how to watch movies. Let's see if you guys can see it. He'll come up. He'll come up very soon. It is Wednesday, my friends. December 13. I am keeping calm by investing on. What are you drinking this morning? Let me know. Making sure the mic is on. Who are we celebrating today? Oh, yes, it's Denicia. Woo! Cipriani. December, baby. Okay, Denicia. What do I love about you? You are the glue to two different families. Excuse me, there's a dog exploring around here. Crunk, what did you find? He is so into everything in the house. He's like making sure they are. Oh, I think he's a working dog. I forget what is the name of his breed. Anyway, Denise, you're the glue. You introduce yourself to people. My family has, or Jimmy and I have this memory of you. I think it was either a baby shower or was it a wedding? I wasn't sure. How you were introducing yourself as Mikey's niece, and you have a way of connecting people, connecting yourself to others. That is such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. They're fighting here. That is such a wonderful. I believe to be a skill that's gonna get you very far. Oh no. No. I need help. Okay, this is gonna be a fun one. For dad jokes, guys, I got an old one. You guys ready? Which is for you, Denise. Here, let's see. I'm gonna like scroll down and then stop and click and see which one. Hey, shh. That car looks nice, but the muffler seems exhausted. Oh, but a boom. Can you guys hear the doggies? They're so funny. I don't know if maybe the camera. Let's try to get them fighting. Let's do it. Let's do it. You think you can see Poppy? That's Crunk. Now that might look like an attack. It's totally plain. Oh man! Somebody just. Okay, no. So yeah, that's their sign with that was too hard. Leave me alone. Yeah. I was like, I'm either gonna have the movies background of dogs, or I'm gonna have real dogs here in the office. And turns out we're having real dogs. Hey, which I think they're paying attention to that one. Oh my gosh, I'm so distracted. Denicia, thank you for your kind smile, for wanting to connect people, of being a bridge. Such a great skill. Let me know what you're doing for your birthday. And do you celebrate a day? Do you celebrate a weekend? Do you celebrate a month? Let me know in the comments below. And already shared the dad joke with you. The weatherman is not ready. And yesterday, so I know today's theme is wild parties or festivals. Oh my gosh, the dogs. Hey, Crack, no. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Jimmy, need help. Okay. You know what Crack is doing right now? He just got out of the room to like, what's going on? Crunk is being a boy crunk. So hilarious. But I fear more about Poppy. She crazy. She wild. Okay, the theme, yes. Wild parties or festivals? Same thing, same thing, same thing, or different. And I would like for us to watch a video. Okay, cool. This is the holidays around the world. This is by, let's see what her name is, or the YouTube channel. Give her kudos and cookies. Let's see. Her name. While it's giving the the ads, people gotta get paid. Okay. Let's see. It's still not popping up, but okay, Amber Remark. Thank you, Amber. Making a very cool video. I appreciate you. We're about to share it in here. And then we get to answer that. Um let's see. All right. So let's share this. All right. I got distracted because it's giving me some notifications as well. Okay. Let's share this tab instead. Let's make it a little bit bigger and let's watch it. Poppy, I saw you. She's such an instigator. She's like, with her long pause. No, no, Croc, no. Okay, watch the video, guys. No. Okay, it's on mute. We're gonna have to rewind it. Croc. Okay.
The world.
Let's make it bigger.
Winter celebrations.
All around the world, different cultures and countries have winter celebrations. Some of them are religious and others commemorate the beginning of a new year. One of the most popular holidays around the world is Christmas, which is celebrated each year on December 25th. This holiday commemorates the birth of Jesus Christ over 2,000 years ago. But you don't have to be religious to enjoy this holiday. As a part of Christmas, children enjoy a visit from Santa Claus who leaves gifts and treats. The exchanging of gifts between loved ones is also a highlight of Christmas. Another wonderful winter holiday is Hanukkah. Jewish people celebrate the rededication of the Second Temple in Jerusalem during the 2nd century BC. Legend tells of Jews rising up against their Greek and Syrian oppressors in the Maccabean Revolt. This holiday is celebrated for 8 days in December, with each day being recognized by lighting a candle on a menorah. There's also a fun game that is played called dreidel, and people enjoy eating traditional Jewish foods like latkes and safkinyot. Kwanzaa is an African winter celebration that's observed during the last week of December. It's a fairly new holiday, having been established in 1965. This is a time for people of African descent to remember the history and traditions of their culture. Similar to Hanukkah, Kwanzaa is celebrated by lighting a candle each day, with each one representing an important African principle like unity, creativity, and faith.
All right, I'll stop it right here. There's a few more to go. I'm glad I had a video with the intervention in here. Hilarious. Okay, so what I love just off the bat is that Christmas here for some people, like Latinos, at least for me, you celebrate more Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, it's kind of like the extra cookie. You eat the leftovers. You go to the movies. That's what we did. And then you have all other holidays, like Hanukkah, and here's Kwanzaa. It's like it's a week celebration, and it's one of the things that would drive me a little cuckoo. When I first came to the United States, in Peru, I will have like the whole week, 2 weeks off. And when I came here, it started like that. I remember being less. I feel like I had more. No, I believe I had like a month off. What I remember in Peru is like watching a lot of Jesus movies during December and really being off for a while. So if it wasn't a month, it was definitely like 3 weeks. So it was between there. And they're so funny. When kids like fight, and then they're like, get in trouble, then they just ignore each other, and then they come back and then start playing again. That's what's gonna happen right now. So I love this right there from off the bat. Like in weddings, like, you have the wedding party on Friday, and the wedding's usually on Saturday or something like that, or on Sunday. It's like, a little three. And then, like, there's like the African Indian weddings. They're like so long, and they go for days, and you change clothes, and there's different traditions. And I'm sure there are other weddings that are from different cultures. Imagine that. I wonder what, because in Queens, that's the melting pot of the world. I can only imagine what a wedding would be like, an Indian wedding with an African wedding, a Nigerian wedding, particularly. That would be, listen, if you know a couple or you went to a wedding that was from from both India and Nigeria, let me know in a comment below or lead me to the video. How cool is that? Okay, let's keep going.
Ramadan is an Islamic holiday that celebrates a month of fasting. It can sometimes fall during the wintertime and sometimes falls during the summertime. This commemorates the first Quran revelation that the Prophet Muhammad received. During this month, Muslims fast from sunup to sundown, only eating and drinking before dawn and after sunset. This is a time of increased prayer and spiritual reading. Chinese New Year recognizes the beginning of the Chinese calendar. This holiday falls in the later part of January to the early part of February. This is time for parades, ceremonies, and feasting with friends and family. The most important part of the Chinese New Year is the Lantern Festival. During the evening of the Lantern Festival, children go out at night carrying lanterns and solve fun.
Okay. This right here. Okay. I celebrating the year in a different time from us. That's something, it doesn't that wouldn't that change your world, right? Of like being used to doing something for, like, let's just say 3 decades or so, or 2 decades, and 20 years is a long time doing something every year, like following a tradition or a ritual. And when we went to Russia for the World Cup, I remember waking up at 3 a.m. with, like, as bright, the sun as bright as right now. And I was like, Jenny, what is going on? And hey, stop. Do they know they're on, like, camera? And it was shocking. It was like, what? And after, like, he's explaining, the sun, where it is, where Russia was, and all this, I'm just like, no, so I I believe that sometimes when we don't understand bless you, we don't understand other cultures, we could assume people are just being wild or lazy, or like, where's your work ethic? Stop the partying, rather than time off. Oh, it's okay, Bubba. They're sad. Jimmy just left. So they're like going through, like, what? Not Jimmy. He worked his last night and this morning. So I yeah, so it's like, if this is like expanding your mind, at least for me, especially reading this last book that I can't remember for the life of me right now, is that it is part of our world to retreat, to feast festival. Hey, Cranky. Oh, he's such a cute boy. Look at him. Look at those ears. To feast, to let go, to do activities like lighting, like welcoming, like really taking some time to reflect your year, to welcome the new one. My goodness. Let's keep going.
riddles written on them. While China has their own unique New Year celebrations, so does Japan. Japanese New Year, also called Omisoka, is celebrated at the same time as New Year in the United States, except one day earlier, December 31st. Omisoka is seen as a clean slate. People clean their homes from top to bottom and remove clutter, hoping to encourage new beginnings and possibilities. The tradition is called Azoshi. Following Azoshi, there are feasts with traditional Japanese foods and parties with friends and family. Whatever the winter celebration is, one of the most important fixtures are family and friends. These holidays are best celebrated with the ones you love the most. Maybe your family could adopt some new winter celebrations like these.
All right. And that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you guys know I'm a nerd and geek about oh, Jimmy said he can't get in. Really? I'll try to do no. Grunky and Poppy. Oh my gosh, they're hilarious. She's like hiding under my desk. Because I told them not to my little sacred carpet. It's like I feel like I go into a magical place in it. So but here we are, and I'm trying to get Jimmy in here. Jimmy wants to get in here. Okay, as I try to do that with the KonMari method, as you guys know, I've probably heard me like talk about it 100 billion times. Is it's time. It's taking time to reflect, to take out the old, like sweep it up, mop it up, clean it up, right? And that takes time. It doesn't happen in one day as you're rushing to get your house ready for your guests. Oh, and I'm frozen. Okay, that's all good. All good. I know you guys could hear me, and we'll keep it right there because this message is important. It's time to reflect, and so many other cultures do this. And at the end of the video, it said consider subscribing. Just kidding. Consider applying or stealing whatever you want to use. Consider bringing some of these traditions and rituals into your home, and consider the feast, consider the party, consider more than a day or two. Make it a week. Okay, even if your kids aren't still in school and you're still at work, who cares? Who cares? Block it out. Take some time. Tell the kids, listen, because teachers don't give homework towards the end. They're as done as your kids, okay? And some of them, no. Sorry, guys. And some of them don't care. Okay? So why not either take them out early or make it an afternoon festivities? And I know, listen, if you're a family who already does this, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. Share what you do with your families. My camera is frozen. It could be YouTube trying to freeze this crazy idea of be festive for a long time. Take time to reflect with your families. I love you guys. I don't know why I'm frozen. And now it seems like I'm completely out of the screen, but I hope you guys could hear me. I love you, and we shall see you there. Oh, I'm back. Okay, listen, YouTube. Stick it to YouTube. How dare you freeze me in my life? I will say the same thing again and again and again for the rest of my life. Feast on festivities. If people think you're being wild or crazy, tell them to mind their own business. Take time to reflect with your family and make it an awesome one. Time to feast, and it's time for me to go play with the dogs because they're going crazy. All right. Bye, guys. See you mañana. Woo! like, yeah. Oh, nope. I got it.
I took a stroll downtown this evening.